Sorry, folks, but my microphone owed a lot of bad people a lot of money, so now that's dead and it's gone. And so you can listen to me and my laptop's microphone, and you're gonna have to deal with the fact that Dillon Danis, according to the news, according to his own Twitter, and in front of millions of people, is retiring from fighting. Yes, you heard that right. So if you look here, look at what his bio says in the first place. Multiple time jiu-jitsu world champion, powered by dual bits. Okay, so he's a world champion of a sport that he's not really known for, and so that's pathetic for one. Second of all, he's saying, I'm done with fighting. I'm retired. I love you all. First of all, sappy for a guy who's a troll. But third, a million people have seen this tweet, and yet only 5,000 people liked it. That's really tough. In fact, there's 2,000 comments to less than 6,000 hearts. Basically, he's getting pseudo ratioed. Imagine that many comments and that little likes for you retiring. And part of the reason why is because the Logan Paul fans are dunking on him because he lost and he's quitting like a beta. But the other thing is also that his own fans that were hyping him up are devastated that he got destroyed by Logan Paul in similar fashion to John Zerka. And so it's somewhat a pathetic thing. It's sad. This is just to warm up, a little bit of a preface. But as you can see here, you can see how Conor McGregor, this is how he sells the result of the fight. Again, two very loud-mouthed men. And he says, what a show, brother. Well done. The world is excited to see what's next. So what's next exactly? Less than a month later, what happened? Oh, he retired. That's what was next. Okay, let me see if there's any dots that need to be connected between last month and now that dictate, okay, what was the big thing that Conor McGregor, of all people, was hyping up? Here's the brutal thing. Here's the cope. So Dillon Danis really sold, and I would do quotes with my boxing glove. So basically, he sold 1.3 million pay-per-views, and that's a lot, folks. That's a lot of money. That's tens of millions of dollars. Here's the problem, though. Here's the catch. Oh, well, it sold more than Canelo. Well, here's the difference, okay? There's one Latino that's a ginger that's about your age, and he is the, I think, middleweight or whatever. He's the champion of his division, goes in different weight classes, wins those. He's the pride of Mexico. We love him in the family. But here's the problem. This Guatemalan, we don't know what the fuck he is. Dillon Danis, I don't know what he is personally. But this other Latino is famous for selling one pay-per-view one time that was bigger than one Canelo fight. When Canelo fought Floyd Mayweather and almost won. So, I mean, and that was during his prime more or less, and that was years ago. But the point is like, oh, I'm better than Canelo because I sold a bigger fight. No, not even close, man. So, like, your blip in life was getting shit on by Logan, by the way. Back to the thing he loves, by the way, fighting. Yeah, but here's the problem. Nobody cares. Let's see his clout now that he's just going to be doing MMA fighting in his 30s. Nobody's going to care, man. No, this is down bad as hell, okay? Hey, Dana White, send anyone you want. Don't just send me someone that you don't want back, okay? Basically, what he's saying here is like, I'm so dangerous that if you send me somebody, don't be scared if I kill them. First of all, not going to happen. Second of all, this is how desperate you are. You're using your Twitter clout, which granted, he has a lot of Twitter engagement as of last month. And he's like, Dana White, please give me a fight. Dude, if Dana liked you, if he thought you had potential or clout, either or, as a fighter or, on Twitter, if you had a future, he's a millionaire, 50-year-old guy. He would, of course, hook you up with a fight. He doesn't think that you have any talent. Hence why you haven't fought anybody. And that's why you're retiring. Because guess what? You suck. Also, by the way, the whole point in the preamble was, oh, Logan Paul doesn't know how to fight. He's some like twink YouTuber. Okay, and you got your ass beat. So then what's up? So then when you talk all this shit and then you get destroyed, where are the fights? Huge cope right here. It's always by the way of pain one arrives at pleasure. First of all, not true. Secondly, that means that you're in pain right now. You just gave it away. You gave away the honey. This was like, what, 2 weeks ago? Oh, if you're in pain, there's pleasure at the end. What's the pleasure? Retiring and then getting ratioed on your own post of retirement? Here's another key indicator of him getting felted. He's over here saying, oh, it's a Dillon Danis show because his fight in the undercard of the KSI versus Tommy Fury battle, right, this fight, okay, that match apparently was the Dillon Danis show, which, first of all, the whole point of Dillon Danis selling the pay-per-view was predicated on the clout of Logan Paul, him being a cuck. It had nothing to do with Dillon Danis himself. Literally any D-list celebrity could have been the one trolling Logan Paul, and it would have been the same difference. If it were fucking Danny DeVito in a different body, it'd go even better because he's more funny than you, Dillon. Secondly, so that's the big thing, right? Oh, so I leached off another guy's clout because his girlfriend was a whore. Okay, fair enough, right? And then what? And then what's the future? You retire. Okay, and then he's implicitly shitting on this Gervonta Davis fight versus my cousin Ryan Garcia and catching strays for no reason. It's not fair. Again, another douche move. So KSI, who I don't like, says appreciate everyone that helped me making this the biggest boxing card of the year. And then he says you're welcome, kid, to a guy who's like 2 years younger than him. And beyond that, KSI would probably whoop Dillon's ass too. Is the funny thing. Here's the rough part, right? So Adam 22, obviously cuckold, whatever, big deal. We all know this. It's a Captain Obvious over there. Over there. But you have Dillon Danis talking about how Logan and Nina are going to do their own season of like this cuck bachelor. Okay, fair enough. But here's the problem. First of all, most black guys are bachelors, so that was just okay. I'm kidding. But even beyond that, Logan and Nina. Okay, so you can't keep their names out of your mouth, even though the boxing match is already over. I don't see what the point is. And just to reiterate another point that's kind of common in this thread, from a kid who began by training to defend himself while he lost to Logan Paul, so he couldn't defend himself there. Okay, now sitting back, couldn't sit back, obviously, because Dana White was supposed to pay his bills, was supposed to offer him a fight, and then after he lost to Logan, he lost all that and got ghosted by Dana White. So he's sitting back in the Sneeko chair, and then even beyond this, he sold the most amount of pay-per-views by leeching off of Logan Paul's clout, and then as soon as that was done, his clout falls off a cliff, Dillon that is, okay? Now he says it's only the beginning of what, your retirement, your fall off? Yeah, true. You take one good look at Dillon Danis, and he's just not a high specimen human being. And it's not like he's not in shape. It's not like he's what, like 5'11". That isn't the problem. You just look at him. You get the phenotype. You understand what I'm talking about, right? Like we're both Latino, but he's just of a different variety. He's just not, you know, like you just look at the setup. You just look at the setup, and it's like a fucking nasty ass table, bottles everywhere. Oh, can't lie, I'm higher than a kite. Fucking loser shit. This is something a 17-year-old would tweet in fucking Akron, Ohio. All right, for starters, let's read this shit. The real main attraction to the undefeated sex symbol will run this whole game soon at UFC at Dana White isn't ready for this level of skill and entertainment. So he's with this bimbo. Okay, fine. What's up with Mr. Chicken Legs, by the way? These are the smallest legs I've seen on a guy. Like, this literally looks like the legs of a 10-year-old girl, by the way. What the fuck? I'm not talking about the girl. I'm talking about Dillon. What is this? What is that? Look how small his legs are. Are you fucking kidding me? His thighs are the size of my shins. This is ridiculous. Okay? And look at this. Undefeated. This is the meme. This is the meme. You know, people used to say Twitter fingers turn to trigger fingers. And this is the same thing here. UFC fingers. Twitter fingers. Wow. Okay, big deal. Look at this. Just got a call from Dana White. He said after the fight, we can use the octagon for an MMA match. I'm ready tonight. Logan Paul, let's go. So apparently he probably called Dana White on spam like 20 different times. Dana White's like taking a shit. Okay, fine. Have some free time. He calls Dillon. Okay, Dillon, what's up? Oh, can I fight Logan again, please? Because I got emasculated. Okay, so then he just promises something that he won't have to keep, right? And he says, well, okay. Fight Logan Paul after if he agrees. Why the fuck would he agree to fight for free when he's like in like streetwear? Oh wow, cool. Dana White let you fight knowing that it wouldn't happen. Wow, you're so in with Dana White, bro. Which is why he hooked you up with the fight. Oh wait, no, he didn't. And then here's this meme: Dillon fucked my wife. See, it would make sense if number one he did actually fuck and he didn't, or if you were good looking and you could actually believe it, right? Like if prime Brad Pitt said, "Oh, I fucked Nina Agdal, I cucked Logan Paul," okay, believable. If Leonardo DiCaprio, and he probably did smash, right? Oh well, I hit it first. True. Okay, fine. That's funny. But it's like some ugly Guatemalan. Oh, I hit it first. I hit it first. Come on, Holmes. I hit it first. No, you didn't, bro. She didn't want to touch your goblino ass. Oh yes, two-time champion, baby. First of all, super cringe phrasing. What the fuck? And beyond this, again, champion what? Jiu-jitsu? Not even MMA, but jiu-jitsu? Who fucking cares, bro? Here's another banger from this fucking idiot. I run MMA, period. First of all, putting the period like some black chick. Okay, great. But then look at this as well. So he's resorting to flexing with strippers. This is really the bragging, okay? You have like $5 worth of cash on this girl's ass. You've got your ugly ass nose, your fucking cross-eyed eyes. I mean, seriously, this guy's like, oh, I'm gonna be this competitive fighter, really? And then look how skinny his legs are, talking about how he was gonna fight Logan Paul. Nigga, you're like 30 pounds underweight to do so, okay? So he's just not it. He's like an uglier Mexican version of John Berthal from The Walking Dead. Season 2, probably. And so anyway, he's just a fucking mess. And, I mean, this is just pathetic. He's got a ton of ones. which a construction worker can pull and conjure up. Like this is what, like $200 maybe on a stripper. Yeah, you're a 30-something-year-old man. This is what you're resorting to. A fucking what? I mean, this is just ridiculous. Ridiculous logic. I run MMA. Have you even fought MMA in the last few years? I can't think of a single fight. Dillon Danis over here talking like he's fucking John Jones, bro. Shut the fuck up. And by the way, with this fruity ass like leggings or these sweatpants, small ass legs, by the way. Also, look at the lack of conviction with his with this middle finger. It's like super straight and lanky and narrow, and it's odd. And it's not even like this. It's not even visceral. It's like pathetic. Okay, and again with this guy, right? The king. So if someone disagrees, knock me out, then shrug emoji with the white emoji, by the way. Okay, close enough, right? Uh, who is this? Stone Cold Steve Austin? Okay, that's fine enough. But look at this. So he says, knock me out. And then, again, this is literally what he's famous for, by the way. Okay, so 10 hours ago, he says, stops the swatting on me. You guys are going to get someone hurt for real. Come on, man. It's not cool. And then he says, I'm done with fighting. I'm retired. Love you all. So after trolling about how he was going to kick the shit out of a cuck in Logan, it didn't work. After saying he was going to do so-and-so, nothing. He's still a month after the fight saying how, oh, I fucked Nina Agdal, which did not happen. So he's like saying he had sex with Logan's wife. You know, just very untoward sort of things. Can't back up what he's saying. It's not like he has more clout than Logan. It's not like he fucked his girlfriend. It's not like he's better looking than Logan. It's not like he has more money than Logan. He's just a fucking loser. And it's kind of, it's not even sad. It's like, I was waiting for Logan to get his ass kicked low key. And then what happened? Nothing. It was the exact opposite. And now he's getting swatted. And I disavow that. Obviously, that's ridiculous. But at the same time, I mean, that just kind of undercards what a loser he is. Not that he deserves what he's getting, but like, that's just the low level of life he's at. Cockroach, roach status. Sad, pathetic. See y'all in the next video when I get a new microphone, hopefully. Thank God. Adios.